With the whammy on there, Ren. How's it going, Renegades, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and if you're new here, I react to your favorite TV shows and sometimes music and movies and give my honest and highest opinion on them. And today, we are back with the fourth part of the tale of Jenny and Screech and Violet and now Vincent. And I just, before we recorded this, I went back and re-listened to them because I'm going to be honest, I've only listened to all the Ren songs that I've listened to for the channel. I've only listened to once, and there's a very good reason and a very frustrating reason for that too, and it's because I can't put Ren on like my YouTube playlist and stuff, because then other songs will pop up like while I'm in the shower or cleaning, and I can't like get to it in time to turn it off, and it'll ruin like a reaction. So like I can't listen to Ren freely, you know what I'm saying? So like I haven't gone back and listened to this until just now, and I was just like sitting there, and I think the first time I didn't have the lyrics up on the screen, and I'm just sitting there watching it, watching the story, by the way, and just the cinematography just blew me away. Coming back like a year later, I think it's been, and just the way that he's able to do, and I'm anticipating this is going to be very similar, the way that he's able to tell this story in one take, live, singing, not recorded, just singing on tape live. That I don't know how he does it, and I can't imagine. I think you guys have said that he only does a couple takes or whatever, but I can't imagine how he does less than like 50 takes for these music videos. I'm caught up now. Screech killed Jenny, and then Screech got shot by Vincent, and now this is the story of Vincent, the cop that shot Screech. So it's kind of like all kind of coming around in a circle, and I don't know if there's going to be extra parts. I heard there might be 3 parts for this, because I know Ren posts on YouTube all the time. I'm pretty sure that was in one of his posts. So yeah, I just really want to jump into this and continue the story of Jenny and Screech and Violet and Vincent. But first I gotta try to pay some bills. So if you guys like this video and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're gonna get these reactions full length in a week or months before the YouTube audience, as well as some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out, and if not, they'll be on YouTube soon. Yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go and jump into Ren's next song. This is Vincent's Tale. Let's do it. And as always, got me some gamer subs. This is Guacamole Gamer Fart 9K. And it would have to be so much harder, by the way, with extra actors instead of just Ren. What you got for us this time, man? This is a brand new Ren song. I'm excited. But I also know it's gonna be sad, because I forgot how sad those last songs were. Already he's just letting it out on that guitar. Oh, with the whammy on there, Ren. Okay. If this is all Vincent's song is, just a story told through guitar music, yeah, I'm in. It's just so chaotic, but very organized too, you know, like a cop that goes crazy.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected, and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing.
Okay, I'm sorry, by the way, but just the way that he was able to just go from that just wailing on that neck to just dropping it and going into that anger. Have you ever felt like just so fluidly? I want to go back and hear how he did that.
you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing, insane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start.
Oh,
Vincent was born in the
those
dark.
bars.
Home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled down, self-unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream.
Dude, like the way that he can just, and it's not even really him creating these terribly sad stories. These are sad stories, and these are just people's lives. By the way, I just saw that 101 people downvoted this. Fuck you guys. But the way that he's able to just craft these tragic lives and make them seem so real, and that's because it is real for so many people. He's just got this insane talent to be able to do that.
When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money.
What's
funny
cream
bin.
stand
He
for?
wasn't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking started, no combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks, the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is
so
what
much.
kills you when you're living too decay.
When you're living to decay. What a fucking line. Just finish it off at this point, man. You're going in. I want to go hear that. The way that he was just kind of doing that against staccato, but also like those, just the bars morphing into each other works so goddamn well right there.
The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice.
The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. Like, God, I love how he did that. Hold on.
The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks, the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu
Now we just
religion,
preaching.
a foreboding of a prison.
Cheers.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so he don't have to think. Mercy. Tastes bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth. And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? 1, 2, many 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Vincent Van Gogh. And yes, I say it like the 11th Doctor said it.
Where do you think Van Gogh rates in the history of art?
Oh! I wasn't expecting a bonus song. Is that a bolt, by the way? I'm looking to get a bolt.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up.
Oh, hold up. Let's go back and listen to that line. When tyrants... Wait, what did he say?
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance.
Oh, isn't isn't that the fucking truth? When tyrants go to war, they go...
When tyrants make
the law, they go to war with non-compliance. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Wow. That is basically might makes right there. You know, the tyrants they make the laws, and if you don't follow them, they grab you by the throat and, you know, murder you in your car with your dog in the back and your wife videotaping you, and then they go on TV and they say that you're a domestic terrorist, and they try to spin that. But, you know, the people, they don't buy that shit when they see it with their own eyes. Unfortunately, there are many people that do, and yes, I am going off on kind of a tirade because America is going into fascism faster and faster every single day, so I'm gonna go back while he starts rapping.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance.
I love that line.
Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned to hide and do a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh.
This is like some fucking Detroit type rap shit right here, man. I love it. I love this flow so goddamn much. Nobody does this flow anymore. It's all like that goddamn mumble rap and just bullshit lyrics and flows and shit. But this is like, to me, this is like real rap. This is like the Detroit area, Eminem, D12, Royce, Proof, like fucking Obi. You know what I'm saying? Like it's those old school Detroit rappers. It's that kind of flow. Obviously, I say this as he kind of looks like Eminem in the late 90s, but all right, let's take it back a little bit.
Chop chop, keep that credit top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned to hide and do a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that.
I love that background.
The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes timelines into set.
999 for London, right? It's 4 to the chest, man. He ain't getting up from that.
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. And his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. And his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing.
Hold the fucking phone! Hold the phone there, youngster. God damn. The way that he just went off out of nowhere. Like, I can't ever be surprised. Like, I can't ever be surprised that I'm surprised at what Ren can do and what he does.
Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. And his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. And his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no
he just
yo-yo.
switches, but he still keep going like that.
The case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing.
This is feeling like some
sister, but his sister was removed when the mother
Bone
died
Thugs
in
a little bit.
childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger, damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The third stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
Damn, the way that he was just... His rhyme scheme is so crazy, and the way that he can just keep with it until, like, it feels like he exhausted it, but he just keeps on bringing more rhymes into it.
Souls get shaken up, the road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Oh god, what's gonna go wrong in the next song? Shit. Yeah, I forgot that was him coming back to the Force. That was his first day back, and he shot Screech, right? You have to let me know on that timeline right there, because I feel like I remember him saying that was his first day back, and then he shoots Screech. But it felt right there that he was going back into that first day on the job to kill Screech. But it also kind of implied that was his first day back from doing that. So I don't know if it's kind of implying both, like the past is going to repeat itself type of thing. And I definitely think that there's going to be a part 5 at this point. But yeah, anyway, guys, that was Vincent's tale, and also Richie's tale kind of smashed in there too, in very different songs. The whole thing is so disconnected, but that's kind of what life is, it's just these disconnected projectiles of experiences that clash at certain moments and make things happen. And this is the story of how Vincent ran into Screech and into Richie, and how their lives just kind of implode like that, I guess. You can really tell that Ren put a lot into this. Not only was his singing on par, but the rapping was impeccable. Like, goddamn, the cadences that he was able to, like I said, he throws them out so easily, and it doesn't feel like they should fit in the same song, but the way that he was able to like bridge fast Bone Thugs type rapping and then going back into like his singing and then back into like his cocky, like, yeah, you got me, my boy. And I love the fact that he's kind of like hyping up Vincent, because obviously not a big fan of cops. I'm ACAB all the way, but if you have somebody who is gonna cause you bodily harm, you have to protect yourself. And Vincent did that, and obviously that's going to throw you into a very deep, dark mental pit that you have to climb yourself out, and he was doing that, and was that him going into the Screech story, or is this him going into a new story and he's just wrong time, wrong place type of cop. I don't know. I hope there's not a long wait between parts of this. I hope, it's going to be like a weekly release, kind of like how it was with Skinner Brothers. And yeah, when it comes out, I will definitely be here because goddamn, Ren never misses. But yeah, anyway, guys, what did you think of these songs? And what one was your favorite? And what was your favorite line? You got to let us all know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you guys like this video and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or months before the YouTube audience, as well as some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. And if not, they'll be on YouTube soon. And yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. Remember, if you're feeling sick, wear a mask. And as always, free Palestine. I'll see you next time with the next part of the Tales of Ren. Take it easy, guys.
When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance.